Hello everyone and welcome once again to another program of Prime Time, and I'm your host Beverly. We know that the carnival season is just around the corner, and it has become now a tradition in carnival to have the lighted parade. We have Brenda with us here in the studio today, and she's going to talk to us about the plans and the what we can look forward to this year. There's going to be something special, a special edition. So stay tuned and we'll be right back, for this is Prime Time.
At Nagico, the things that matter to you matter to us. Like knowing you're fully covered after an accident, the security of your home and everything in it that means so much to you. And knowing that even when the weather does its worst, you and your family are covered. At Nagico, we're about much more than just insurance. We're about the big things and the small things that mean everything.
Vitamalt takes care of you. And now, check under the marked caps for a chance to win prizes. More detail on press.
Thank you so much for joining us. This is Prime Time, and in studio today is Brenda Wathey, and she is, the innovator of the lighted parade here on St. Martin. And this year she has something new. Brenda, thank you very much for joining us on the program.
Thank you for having me this early, Ben. Thank
Yeah,
you so much.
and also I think it was the best thing for me because I don't know if it's age, but I really couldn't take the hot sun anymore.
And I think that's one of the reasons that the lighted parade has actually become so popular. Because there are a lot of people that don't care for the hot sun, especially not in costume and not for extended periods of time.
Right.
So we have had a lot of people migrate from the day parade into the night parade, and people that don't normally play parade, but even those that don't play. And so, and I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that they don't have to be in the sun all day.
Yeah, but what made you decide to change? Because you said that you're in Carnival this year is how many years?
Yeah, this is 17 years.
17 years?
Yeah, yeah. Not
Why?
17 years, obviously, in the lighted parade. It's
Right.
my 50th year for the
Right,
lighted parade.
but 17 years doing this Carnival.
Yeah, doing Carnival. Yeah.
What made you decide to switch?
Like you just said, some of it I was just tired of the sun, and I wanted to do something a little bit different. I had been doing the day parades for quite some time, and not having as much fun. And I've always said that doing the day parades, it's very labor intensive, and anybody that you see gets into that part of Carnival, it's because they want to. It's because they really have a dedication and a passion for it. And I did, and I had that passion for about 16 years.
Yeah.
And then I decided, no, I've had enough of that. I was looking for a different challenge, and the night parade, it's day and night. The difference is, I should say,
Day and night.
day and night, literally. In the preparation and the type of the cost that you involve yourself in, because don't kid yourself, it's Carnival, those who go into Carnival at any level, it's a risk that you take and it's a cost that you have to bear personally if it doesn't work. And I did a couple of those years that didn't work,
Right.
and I ended up having to bear the cost on my own.
Right.
And so the night parade is a lot less labor intensive, and at the end of the day, it's a lot more fun. A lot more fun.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
So tell us this year, it's the Clash of the Titans?
Clash of
Does
the
it call
Titans
it?
this year, yeah. Well, what happened was the name actually came about after I chose the bands. The old Burning Flames, which is now the new Fantastic Four, original members of the Burning Flames, but they came together again after 15 years as the Fantastic Four. I called Unku. As a matter of fact, I called Onion first, and I said, "Are you guys for real?" He said, "Yeah." He says, "You're interested?" And I said, "Yes, I'm very interested." He says, "Okay, good. Call Unku because he's the one that's booking." So I called Unku. You recognized my voice right away. And he said, "Yeah, sure." He says, "No problem." And I booked him immediately. This was since last year. And then I said, "Okay, well, to find a band that could go up against the Fantastic Four, former Burning Flames, I've got to choose a band that can actually take them on. And the only band that I thought of at the time was Small Axe. And I think that I made the right decision, because when I announced the first band, everybody went haywire. When I announced the second band, everybody went haywire. So I think I made the right choice. And there was born the name of Clash of the Titans.
Right. Oh, right. Okay.
Exactly.
And so you, I think with the T-shirts. So tell us where you started and where you are in numbers.
Well, I think the first time we started out, we had about 200 or 300 people. Not more. But I immediately understood that it was popular, because that night when we got onto the Bush Road, and there were more people on the side, or there was equal amounts of people on the side as there were during a normal day parade, I said, okay, wait, this is something big. And with every year, it just grew and grew and grew exponentially. And this year, we're going to cater for about 1,500 people.
That's almost the amount of T-shirts you're going to be ordering?
Yes.
Wow.
And what we're doing differently this year as well is that we're going to offer two kinds of packages, because I've had complaints in the past where people, for example, somebody like you, you know, you're a one drink type of girl, and you don't necessarily want to pay for drinks all night, alcoholic drinks all night. And I used to get some complaints about that. So I said, you know what, this time we're going to offer two types of packages. One which is a regular bar, and you can have beer, water, and a soft drink all night. And that's a $35 T-shirt. And if you prefer to drink yourself silly, then you take the VIP package, which allows you to have premium bar all night.
And that's with a special cup.
And that's with a special cup, because Caribbean Liquors, who has come on board as a major sponsor, is also furnishing these lighted cups.
Lighted cups?
Yes, a lighted cup, which you get with the premium package, with the VIP package.
Okay.
So with that now, and with your T-shirt, it's going to be a pink T-shirt that you get if you're drinking. Pink, you drink. Get it?
Okay.
Get it?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
If you're going to be drinking alcohol that night, you're going to get a pink T-shirt, and with that and your special flask from CLT, you can drink.
I know I'm a one drinker girl, but I may have to get it in my. But you know me and my bling.
I know,
From
right?
the time I heard the cup had bling, and then I said no, even if there's one drink in it, I have to have the bling cup.
Right.
Yeah. Oh.
Well, I don't know if it's a bling cup. It is a lighted.
Yeah, but that is bling for me.
Yes.
The lights. And so okay, we'll take a break, and then when we come back, we'll talk about the special section that you started this year.
Yes.
Stay tuned, and we'll be right back. This is Prime Time.
A cruise is a great adventure, not only for passengers, also for us. The Port of St. Martin. Our port always reflected the needs and aspirations of the time. From the first to the 1.75 millionth passenger in 2013. Our cruise story started in 1963 with our first cruise passenger. 50 great years later, 20 million passengers later, thousands of cruise berths later, we've become the leading port in the Caribbean. 50 fantastic years. Like a dream. The dream of Port St. Martin lives on and reinvents itself every day. The best is yet to come.
Travel Planners, an award-winning agency on St. Martin with a well-trained, knowledgeable and friendly staff dedicated to making your travel arrangements hassle-free. We can book your airline, car, cruise and hotel reservations to anywhere in the world. Visit our offices or log on to our website and take advantage of our special packages to the Dominican Republic and Puerto Rico. Travel Planners, voted best travel agency on St. Martin.
Hey, Bob, you're on family vacation. Oh, but your daughter's got the measles. But don't worry about it. With your Be-Sure travel insurance, children under 12 are covered for free.
Are you Be-Sure? Be-Sure.
Yeah, for free.
Welcome back and thank you very much for joining us. This is Prime Time and we are trying to get you into the carnival mood, and so we invited Brenda to talk to us about her lighted parade, the Rio Productions lighting up the road. And this year she has a special theme, the Clash of the Titans, and she explained it having these two big popular bands coming together in St. Martin for a lighting parade. In the evening, it's nice and cool, so come on down. We'll talk a little bit later down about how you can get your t-shirts. And so this year you decided to add a costume section.
Yes, this year, because eventually I'd like it to transition into an actual parade, like they do in Aruba and now in Curacao as well.
So in Curacao and Aruba, they do a lighted parade with costumes?
With costumes, exactly.
Oh, okay.
So I'd like it to eventually transition into that. So I decided this year that I would make a concerted effort to have a costume section. And we did the launch for that at the Soggy Dollar about 3 weeks ago. That was 3 weeks ago Saturday. And it was very well received. We got a lot of interest in it. I will have to sometime this week make a formal decision as to whether we're going to do it or not, because what seems to be the clincher about whether they play in the day or play in the night is the fact that, of course, if they're already playing in the day and now all of a sudden they want to have a costume for the night, it's additional cost.
Ah, okay,
So some of the reactions that we've had, at least from some of the revelers, is that they're a bit confused as to what they want to do.
Whether t-shirt or costume.
Whether t-shirt or costume in the day or costume in the night. So,
okay.
So this week I'll make a final decision as to what we're going to do. But so far the reaction has been a good one.
Tell us about you're not keeping up with what's the times, and so now you have to register online?
Yes, you have to pre-register.
Pre-register, right.
Last year what happened is a lot of people, we ran out of shirts. We ran out, it exceeded the expectations as far as our numbers were concerned, so we ran out of shirts. And what happened is that we got a second order in and we ran out again. And then I said, okay, I'm not ordering more because we're going to have to stop it at this point. And at that point, I really had catered for a certain amount of people, and I didn't want to go over that. You know, when you cater for more people, you have to think about
more everything,
alcohol, more drinks, more security support on the road. You know, the police were already informed about what they could expect. So I decided, okay, well, I'm not going to expand it any further, and that was, I think, was a good decision. But a lot of people were disappointed. I mean, we had people come from Anguilla that didn't get to play. We had people come from Statia, took the flight from Statia and didn't get to play. So I don't want that to happen anymore. And so we've extended that, or we've opened up to pre-registration online. And what it is we capture your information, and now we should receive the first order sometime at the end of this week.
T-shirts?
Yes, or beginning of next week. But, you know, it's to try and avoid people being disappointed. And I'm trying to encourage everybody, go online, register. You know, you don't have to pay online. You pay when the shirt comes in. But at least this way, I know what I'm ordering, and I don't run out of stuff, and I don't order smalls when really what I need is mediums, and so on and so forth. It gives us a better, better, you know, planning.
I'm curious, how do you decide which color? Because what you're wearing is going to be the CS color?
Yes, this is one of them. This is the pink you drink color.
Okay.
And essentially, what we've done a lot of colors in the past, in the past 5 years. What we've understood is that these neon colors pop better at night
with the lights
than do the white or the black. Last year was gorgeous. The t-shirt in and of itself was a beautiful t-shirt. But with the black, it sort of fades into the night. Whereas with what we've had before, you know, the first and second year, where we had actual neon yellow and neon green and stuff, that really pops a lot more. So that's why we decided to go with those colors. Yeah.
It's amazing to see what people do to the t-shirts.
Unbelievable. I mean, you were at the launch, so you were privy to some of the and they are so very creative, and they don't spare. They don't spare the bling. They don't spare the lights. You know, with the T-shirt, when you buy a T-shirt for participation, I give a pack of lights.
One pack of lights.
A battery operated.
It's never enough for me.
No, exactly. But what people do is they go out and they buy extra lights. And we've had people that actually buy 2 sets of T-shirts depending on the design that they want.
Oh, two
So
t-shirts
they
to fix
want
the
a more
design.
elaborate design.
Right.
They buy 2 sets of t-shirts. My shirt was actually created by Rosa Maku. She's
Rosa,
she's so fantastic with this. And I asked her just before the launch, I said, Rosa, would you help me with my t-shirt? Yeah, sure, no problem. Rosa works with me. So she said, yeah, sure, no problem. So she came over, got the t-shirt, and then disappeared.
She didn't tell you what she was doing?
No. She gave me a few choices, and I prefer the off-the-shoulder one. And she disappeared for literally a day. And that was the end of that. She came back, and it was, here, try this. And I tried it on, and she tightened me up, and she's fantastic. And there are a lot of these people that do this, and proof is in the pudding, so to speak. The night of the launch, there were so many different designs, and you could dress it up. I mean,
I saw that.
One of the participants had on a gorgeous feathered skirt.
I saw that.
Another one had on a beautiful lit tutu. I mean, people really go overboard with it, and it's fun.
Yeah.
What we'd like to do this year as well is to encourage the participants. If you have a headpiece, if you have a backpack, Bobby D, for example, on the night of the launch, she was one of the models. She wore her backpack and her headpiece from
previous
a year ago.
time.
Exactly. So she was able, and it makes the whole thing more complete.
Yeah. More festive like, yeah.
That.
Yeah, right. The real carnival spirit. Okay, we'll take a break and when we come back, we'll talk about the big S word sponsors. Yeah? Stay tuned and we'll be back in a moment. This is Prime Time.
GEBE has been faithfully serving the communities of St. Martin, powering your home and our economy. Come rain or shine, our qualified team of professionals are working hard 24 hours a day to provide you and your family with safe, reliable electricity and water. We use the latest technologies and test our products daily to maintain the highest international standards. Our friendly staff is always there to assist you, whether in person, over the phone, or online. We are committed to constantly improving our products and services, making them more efficient, effective, and environmentally friendly to serve you better today and our next generation of clients tomorrow. GEBE, powering a brighter future.
Our friend Mega Wathey is here with tips to save you energy. 1. Turn your airco temperature up. 2. Use a ceiling fan instead. 3. Buy energy-saving products. Save some green with NVGEBE.
The Daily Herald is my first source for up-to-date information and news. Putting together this program of Prime Time requires research and knowledge of current events. For local news, regional and international news, do read the Daily Herald. Well, if you missed the airing of this program on channel 15, you can also view us on Facebook and YouTube. Just type in Primetime with Beverly Hyman or Beverly Hyman and you'll be able to see the program at your own leisure in the comfort of your own home.
Wow,
yeah.
YouTube.
I have to.
Getting with the times.
I have to do that. Yeah, you got to.
That's great.
And we're getting a lot of hits too. People are using it a lot.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
That's
So
wonderful.
yeah, so we keep going. After 30 years, there was something new for us to do.
Very good.
Yeah, and so we were saying the big S sponsors, and we know that to do a big troop in the day, as you said, it needs so much. The logistics is amazing. Sponsors also is challenging, and in the last years it has gotten more difficult. Yeah, is it easier?
No, no. No, but I have been really very fortunate in that the people that, or the sponsors that I have worked with throughout the years, throughout some of them, throughout
all the years,
have continued to be, they
generous,
continue to be generous and forthcoming with their donations to me, or to Rio Productions, I should say. And I'm really grateful for that, because this actually costs a lot of money.
Yeah.
There's trucks involved, there's sound involved, the bands, the housing for the bands, the food, the transportation, the airfare. I mean, it's a lot.
You have to cover all that.
Oh yes.
In the contract, you have to cover all that.
Yes.
Plus their fee.
Yes, of course. So I've been very fortunate even given the current economic condition, that my sponsors have still, they've still come along and they've supported me. So I'm very fortunate in that regard. I know that, like I said, it's not an easy time. So if you're going to spend $1, you want to make sure that the dollar is well spent. And I try to give as much as I can in return for what they support.
And you said Caribbean Liquor is a big sponsor also.
Yes, Caribbean Liquor is a platinum sponsor. UTS is a platinum sponsor. They have come on board in a big way this year. Because they feel good about what's happening with the parade, and they think it's something that's good for their brands and for their image. So they've come on board in a big way. Also, what's new this year is that we've got Soggy Dollar come on board. They're doing a nice float, and not a float, a bandwagon, so to speak. They're going to have their DJs on board, and I'm not sure if you saw Soggy Dollar during the Juve. But they made a tremendous impression for Juve. So much so that I was on the side of the road going, okay then.
That's how it is.
That's okay. We're going to have to speak to Kurt and get Kurt on board. They were fantastic.
But you know what's amazing? Carnival in Trinidad, it's for many years we have not seen bands, musical bands. You've seen all sorts of trucks with DJs, and that's what's happening now.
And that's what's going to happen more and more here
because
as well.
It's cheaper.
It's a bit cheaper, and really and truly, the DJs now have become so very good at what they do and mixing and the mixing boards and stuff like that. Look, let's be honest. You just never you will never replace a band, an actual band. You know, I'm the first to tell you that. But with the ever increasing cost of putting a band on the road, it is a little cheaper to put a DJ.
Lots cheaper.
Well, lots cheaper, but it's not necessarily the same vibe that you get. I mean, you can't.
So you think you would want to hold on to the bands for a while?
Yes. Yes. Kurt going to do his thing with the DJs, and I am sure that he's going to have
get some good followings.
Yes, because he does. And not only that, Kurt. I don't know, Bev. Did you see his trailer truck for Juve?
No.
Oh my God, it was banging.
Nice.
It was banging.
And so he's going to do the same thing.
Literally some amazing light effects and sound effects and smoke and stuff like that.
Yeah, okay.
So he represents.
Yeah, the whole works.
So, and that of course has forced me to readjust my game to make sure that I'll be able to meet Kurt in the junction, so to speak. And I'm not going to be outdone.
No,
so
exactly.
It steps up our game and to the benefit of those that participate.
So what's your feeling for the upcoming carnival?
Well, it's one of the first years actually that I've seen them so prepared. So I'm very
and so early,
and
because we brought you on early too.
Yeah, and I'm so very happy for that, because carnival is a business. You know, the carnival is not just 2 weeks of having fun. At the end of the day, it is a business, and I think they've understood that, and they are making whatever they can to make it more into a profitable situation. So I applaud that, and even for the troop leaders and those ladies and men that get involved in the actual production side of carnival, it's a lot of work.
Yeah, because
and listen, been there, done that. I tip my hat, and I think it's great that there's so many people coming up now. I understand
and bringing troops out.
Yeah, that Ryan Peterson is looking to come out with a troop as well, and I encouraged him a lot. Ryan used to play with me.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so I encourage that a lot, because the more the merrier, and it gives body to the parades, and it gives a nice feeling at the end of carnival that it's been a nice season.
Yeah.
So
we'd like to see that going.
Yes.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yes. Tell us the date.
It is on April 9th, which is a Saturday. We start at 8 o'clock at the Grand Marché roundabout.
Oh, you're doing Grand Marché?
Yeah, we're doing Grand Marché roundabout, and we'll go through Phillipsburg, and there are a few things that are going to change after that, but
you're not saying.
I can't say. They're not finalized.
They're not approved yet.
Yes, exactly. So once that's done, then I'll share more with you, and hopefully you'll have me back so I can share more with you.
Well, we will. Oh, great to have you, Brenda.
Thank you.
Yeah, and it's Real Productions lighting up the road. The theme is Clash of the Titans. It's really fun. I do it for the last 5 years, because yeah, it's really fun, and then we have fun doing the T-shirts with your mom and our friends,
You see,
and
all of that makes it part of
Yeah.
the revelry, because everybody gets together as a team,
Yeah.
and
We
you
do.
buy you pull your money and you buy your stuff, and everybody's fixing
Fix
their
their T-shirts.
and
I think it's great. Thanks so much, Brenda, for joining
Thank
us on the
you.
program. Yeah, we wish you success.
Thank you so
And
much.
yeah, come back and tell us how it has been with the clash of the Titans.
Yes, thank you. Thanks for having me, Beverly.
Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next week, and may God bless you.